Okay, today is May 9th, 2006, and with us here we have Michael Lang. He's a 41-year-old man with cerebral palsy, and today is the last day of our hyperbaric oxygen therapy trial here, and Michael has completed 40 hours of hyperbaric oxygen therapy. He's all about the hyperbaric oxygen therapy. How was your experience?
I guess my feeling is that, I feel more energized when I come out of there. I mean, I've always liked doing crosswords, like, not always the best at them, but, I found that I was better at them, going through, so it does pick up in a lot of ways.
Okay, so not only did you see increases in spasticity and physical coordination, but you saw some sort of mental improvements as well?
I think so. I think my speech is probably improved. It's one thing that I've noticed. I don't know if anybody else has right now, but it'll be interesting when I go back home. Being, I guess, coming here and not being from the city, it was, well, maybe a little stressful driving here every day, but, as far as the treatments go, I think they definitely worked. I mean, today I feel really good. I wasn't tired after the rock bike ride either, so, so in everything, I think, speech, spasticity, my balance, probably a little more mentally aware, I would think.
Have you noticed any improvements in memory? Nothing noticeable?
It's hard to say because, I mean, not have an ego, but I've always had a pretty good memory for some things.
So no real improvements in memory. But when you said about crossword puzzles, what do you mean? Like concentration, perhaps, or?
Oh, concentration and just stuff pops in your head, where before you'd have to kind of like almost pull it out. It'd take you a little bit longer to get through it. But, I did 2 crosswords in that hour when I was in there. So, okay. I think, my, thinking process probably, I think, probably improved. To put it, I guess that'd be a good way of putting it.
Okay, let's talk about some of the complications that you had from your motor vehicle accident or the injuries that you had, and sort of if you've seen improvement in those or not.
I mean, definitely I've noticed, I'm not as tight and sore up in my shoulder area.
That was a problem for you before?
Yeah, it gave me a lot of pain. I mean, it was hard to sleep at night. My knee has improved. I mean, I think I got to work on it a little more, but it's not quite as bad as it was when I came down. I was having troubles doing things before. My knee would get sore and I'd limp and that. And generally, because of the accident, I limped like most of the time. I haven't really. Well, to myself, I think I'm walking better. I haven't really asked anyone else, like anyone in the family, if they've noticed that that's what I feel anyways, that I am.
So do you feel that you're in a better position now than before before you started the therapy with us to engage in some sort of exercise rehab or like an exercise regime or just general daily life things?
Well, I mean, definitely. I mean, yeah, okay, I'm here in Vancouver. I don't always have a lot to do, so maybe I'll go for a ride or something, but the way I feel is that I want to go and do it. As of before, I didn't want him. You know, I'd get home from work or wherever, you know, and I'd be tired and I just didn't have the energy to go out. And now I feel like I have that energy back to go out and do the things and try to work out some more now. You know, I want to do it. Whereas before I wanted to do it, but I just couldn't. I just didn't have the energy.
Mhm.
So,
Would you recommend this therapy for other adults with CP?